Well, I want to welcome you to the Hanging from the Rafters podcast. Today, everybody, our very first musical segment of You Sing, and You Sing Good. Our guest is hip hop artist Mugzy Bogues, and I am Bryce Silver. With me, as always, are your hosts Chris and Austin Rafter. And let's get started. Mugzy, you played in the NBA from 1987 to 2001. Who was your Wait a minute. God damn it, dude. Chris. You give me the wrong profile for the person.
Is that that black guy?
No,
That's a whole different guy.
it's not the black guy. No.
Wait,
this guy's from Australia, bro.
What?
Okay, well this is Mugzy. His last name is not Bogues. It's actually Rain Brady. So good to have you on. I know the rest of these are gonna be kind of weird,
Wayne
but
Brady? You got to choke a bitch?
Rain Brady.
Man,
Wow.
yeah, like Rain, like the weatherman, but if so, I can do it the Australian way and choke a bitch, man.
Well, we got the
Yeah.
wrong profile here, so I mean, just kind of make do with what the questions we can and answer them as best we can. We'll get on with it. Being the shortest NBA player. No, wait 1 second. You were the first round pick in. No, okay. Okay, so when you were a young boy living in the Lafayette Court housing projects. Wait a minute. Let me skip a few.
You got this.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, okay.
buddy.
Here we go.
This is going real well.
Outside of welcoming you, I want to know what's the first episode of the podcast you listened to, and what made you interested in joining.
Man, honestly, for starting off, I found you guys on Promote Your Own Podcast on Facebook. Hit you up, and you were happy enough to get back to me. And then I checked out some of the episodes, man, and I think my favorite one was the title of it was Your Favorite Candy, I think it was. And
Yeah, it's a new
you were grilling about Hugh Jackman and Robert Downey on the awards, man. And when I heard Hugh Jackman's name, I was like, damn, man, like, yeah. Is he pulling a bad rep for Australia, or is he good? And then
He's
and
holding
then
it
I
down.
flicked and then I flicked to another episode, man, and which I was bringing up to you, Bryce, of the SoundCloud rapper, and there's something about like he was trying to promote through like selling weed or something. It just sounded corny having the title SoundCloud rapper, and I was just like, it sounds like all these little Uzi Verts and like these Cardi. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I could go down the list of just this garbage nonsense of today's rap music, man. But
Oh,
yeah, I guess I'm just too stuck into like the Rakim days and stuff, man, and I got to branch out a bit more. But yeah, man, I'm happy to come on the show. This seems going to be like a lot of fun.
We're happy to have you. So, what's your next big move right now? What are you working on? Obviously, after the podcast, you got any shows or anything coming up?
Personally, man, I'm working on a documentary, Sydney Film School, who's here in New South Wales. They randomly found my Facebook page and they said, look, we like what you're doing. Can we bring in sort of like an MTV day in the life film crew, film like you, your friends, your family, and follow you around and do sort of like a documentary, and then submit it to the film festivals in December. And I was just like, oh, all right, cool, yeah, for sure, man. And then so we've done 3 days of filming because they're on a schedule and stuff. So 3 days, they edit it all up.
How
and
much
then
do
I think they cut.
How closely
Sorry,
do
man?
they follow you around? Is it like fucking maybe like following you to the bathroom, watching you while you sleep and shit, or is it just like
Well, see, the thing is, man, I'm from a place called Central Coast, which is about 2 hours, about maybe driving wise 2 or 3 hours away from Sydney CBD, like the Opera House and stuff. So I was thinking, like, do I have to go down there, or do they have to catch the freeway up? And I was just thinking of like, how are we going to do this? Because I'm so like far away. And they just said, no, we'll drive up. But with filming and stuff, nah, man, it's just like where sit there, interview, and then probably like show like like photos while I'm talking over the the pictures, but nothing too detailed, man, where they'll see me like asleep or taking the shit or something like that.
I
Yeah.
don't know, that's where you get the close shit, the good shit, where you're sitting at your home, you're fucking thinking about the shit.
On the
Or
pot,
you're taking a shit or something, yeah.
sitting on the pot, thinking.
Yeah, I'll do like a Randy Marsh, man, and literally like take like a massive shit, and hopefully
How
they
many
capture that.
Keurig?
Yeah, man. Or it could be Bono, and he. I think the whole catchphrase of the show was he was the shit, So yeah.
Wait, is Bono Australian?
No,
Is he
He's Irish.
Irish.
yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
no,
giving the Irish a bad name.
AC/DC is Australian. That's the
Yeah,
one that like
yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
They just had fucking what's his name? Their singer just stopped singing. They have fucking Axl Rose is singing for them now.
Yeah. That sounds weird.
And like I had heard something that like I guess he was talking to what's the guy who was their most ringing Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
And he said Brian Johnson said like don't worry about it. Like everyone hated me for 10 years because fucking after Bon Scott died.
That's how it goes, though. Well, let's move on to another one. I want to get something really important here. Your bio states that you will not shy away from any challenge at any stage. So,
Fight me.
perform your perform your favorite number. Go.
Man, personally, if you want to hear a favorite lyric, is started from nothing, trying to make something. There's people pushed down, but we keep on running. Walk through the storm, walk through the walls, bust through, sim with second at all. We're going for our dream. Can't stop this team rushing in, and we're changing the scene. You think you can stop this movement, glory, but we're standing tall in the story. I'm sick of these people being disrespectful. Can't see working hard. This is mental. All around the clock is never endful. You can't do the same, so don't fucking step two. Us in the crew, step one, step two. We wanted this from the start, so we're coming through in your street, bringing that hardcore beat, making this move from under your feet, from always something new. Hey, this what you're gonna do. You're gonna look stupid on what you're trying to prove because we're pumped it on your blocks, and then our hip hop message when ready to drop. Yeah, just
There you go.
Wow.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
some
about.
straight hip hop.
Hell no. All right. That's what I was looking for.
You throw a few bitches and hoes, and that's good for America.
And that's gold in America.
appreciate it. Hopefully it's no Iggy Azalea bullshit. Yeah.
Not trying to be that mainstream
all
artist
you-
out the gate
if you
now.
get-
We need creative spirit, don't
If
we?
you get a fat ass, then maybe you could just fucking get the money like her. That's all you need, apparently.
That's it, man. Yeah, fat ass and a facelift as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That'll go real well being a man, getting all those things.
I remember she was on that, like it was like Sway in the Morning or something, and they do that whole segment where they have them freestyle, and she was freestyling, and then it came out like it was part of one of her songs. She was fucking releasing like the next day, and everyone gave her a bunch of shit. She was like, "Oh, I didn't want to give out my freestyle stuff." It's like, ah, fuck you.
Yeah, you
just
stink,
not
that's why.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, in like part of her lyrics, she says, "I'm the realest since." What is it? I'm the realest since '88 or something. And it's like, bitch, you were born in '91. Wait
Wait a second.
Wait, was she really
Yeah.
born in 91? I'm old as shit.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like 2
She's
years
the same
older?
age as
Jesus
me, and
Christ.
that's 27, I think, 27 or 28. I don't know, one of the two. But yeah,
Yeah,
super.
fuck.
We got another 91 in the room for you. My girlfriend's here too, and she's listening in the back. But she's a 91 baby, just like you.
Oh, ew.
Oh, that's awesome. So she would have grown up on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as well, man.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Well, so you know, when you write music, you know, do you have like a band come in at times, or do you do the synth and things yourself, or do you contract people to help you? How do you go about writing a song and putting it out?
I got my own producer, man, but you know, I sort of to concept a song, I start with the title of the song, whether it be, for example, "Understand Me," and then I focus all my energy into that title, like you know, examples and you know, opinions and stuff on that, and the lyrics just come naturally, and then I hit my producer up, and he's just a wizard, man. He looks at the lyrics and he just knows the beat I want, or just knows how to concept it up. And then what we do, if the verse will be too long, because I'm not writing without a beat, I'll puzzle the words into the beat, and then this doesn't work here, and it's just mix and match and puzzling it all up together. And that's how I concept the song. I don't just write to a beat straight away. I feel like my best work comes when I don't write to a beat, because I'm more thinking about it than thinking on the tune. But yeah, that's basically it. And my producer's good, man, because I've been at times where I'll jump into a studio and it's an in and out process where it's like, just give us the money, and then, you know, we'll do a scrappy job and then, you know, leave. But with the producer I got, it's like a friendship thing where it's like we carve the song that we like. And yeah, it's very rare to come by, because producers are just, they're so expensive now, man,
Yeah.
especially for an underground artist. You got to
Any kind of
Pay your
management, really.
yeah, man, you got to pay your whole paycheck just
How did
to
you,
pay them.
How did you meet up with your producer? Is it like a friend of yours, or was it just like someone that you kind of put out a word and he like I don't know, kind of answered the fucking an ad or something?
Yeah, no, man. I was performing at where was I? I think it was like a youth gig for some charity or something, and this was before Facebook, man. This was like remember the MySpace days?
Oh
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, man.
You had to have
And
them on your
he's-
top 8, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I didn't even know the guy, man, but
Oh
he
no.
knew me, and he was just like, I saw your band profile and everything, and I got a studio. You want to work sometime, and I was sort of like tossing up whether it'd be good or not, or if there'll be someone better than him. No offense to the poor guy, and
Yeah.
he just randomly called me one day when I was walking to work, and he's like, "Yeah, you remember me?" And I was just like, "Yeah." He's like, "Come by this week and let's do an album or something." And I was just like, "All right, cool. Yeah, sweet." Just going on about my day, keep it moving. So
Very
that's
good.
basically how it happened. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I want to get a little off topic here. I want to know, what is it like being from Australia? Because we're all from California here. What is it like getting into bed every night knowing that there's probably a venomous snake or insect in your covers?
Yeah. Do you have to fight
Uh,
kangaroos every day, or
Is that a common thing? Or
I
because we
I
live in the
love it, man.
city and like we're afraid of deer, and that's
Yeah,
about it.
That scares
And
me.
they just get in the road. And
Man,
then,
I love it. I love it. It's the kangaroo part, not really. Like it's funny enough because where I'm from, man, I was driving back from Macca's the other night. Or no, we call it Macca's here for McDonald's. That's like the slang, Macca's.
oh,
And
Macca's.
yeah,
We go
yeah,
Mickey D's
and
here.
there was a kangaroo that was just standing there like on the side of the road, and I even got shocked. And I'm Australian, man, because they're not really around where I'm from. But with the insects and the spiders, man, yeah, they're huge. Like, if you grew up in the '90s, of course you would have. You know the scene in Home Alone where Macaulay Culkin puts the spider on
Yup.
Marv's
Oh
face.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so bad.
Yeah, yeah,
So
literally
bad.
happened to me like
Fuck
a
that.
few weeks
Really?
ago.
What the
It
fuck?
like yeah, it like crawled across the roof, and
Jesus.
I was about to go to sleep, and it just plopped on my face, man, and I like hit the high notes. I went to like Prince level with that.
I would be moving away
You
immediately.
didn't burn the whole house down?
Yeah.
Nah,
Set
man,
yourself on
no.
fire? You didn't do that?
Yeah, no
they're
rolling
pretty-
around in gasoline.
Yeah.
They're pretty violent, man, because there's some, I think they're called huntsmen or daddy longlegs or something. But what they do is when you spray them, or if you try and hit them with your shoe, it's kind of like Resident Evil. They get up on all fours, and then they get,
Jesus.
because
Yeah.
they're like, getting sprayed and getting killed. They become defensive, and they get up on all fours, and they lunge at you like in midair to like try and jump on you.
Oh,
Holy
man.
It's like,
shit.
That's
yeah, man. So it's
That's where
basically
all those
like
videos come
I'm
from.
out of there. It's like you can have my bedroom, you can have my house.
Yeah.
This is yours tonight.
Jesus. God bless America.
I'll see if you're here tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man.
I actually play a little bit of music myself, and I got to play probably maximum distance, really only about 8 hours from where I live. But have you gone on any tours or played out of town and had like a really good time or anything like that? It's always a fun experience. What you know?
No, not yet, man. More just around city and stuff. I've never been overseas or interstate or anything like that. But acting wise, I have, but music wise, nah, not yet, man. So I've
Papa.
wanted to experience it. So it's because yeah, I don't have a manager or a like a crew behind me,
Takes a
doing
lot.
that sort of stuff. I'm literally just by myself, man. Just
No hype man?
doing this.
No pop-up
No.
shows in the Outback? That's
Nah,
how you get the
nothing,
real
man.
fans.
I should get like Paul Hogan to come on, man, and he can like wear the core cat and sort of like hype me up, and yeah, that'd be cool.
That's all it would take, just that one time, and then you'd be off. You'd be off to the
Exactly.
races.
Yeah, man. No, it was so bad. Like my friends and my father looked at me randomly like you crazy, you're from Australia, because the Harbour Bridge before Paul Hogan became the big superstar Crocodile Dundee, he was one of the ones that built the Harbour Bridge,
Oh.
and they labeled something about it with his name. I can't remember, and it came on the
One
news
of the
recently about
bolts.
like the anniversary of the Harbour Bridge, and Paul Hogan. I looked over to my dad. I was like, what's Paul Hogan got to do with it? And he's like, just leave the fucking house. Like, go home.
The man is
like
a
that.
saint.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, what's going on? He's like, how don't you know he didn't create the help with the Harbour Bridge? I was like, I don't know, like it's a
Wait.
bridge. I drive over and get like taxed a shitload for it.
know.
Yeah, I was
Simping.
just gonna say I paid for it. I think somehow.
Wait, who the fuck is Paul Hogan?
What?
That's Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Oh my god.
Man's a national treasure.
God damn.
I had a few quick questions with
Sure,
involving
man.
Crocodile Dundee. Do you own a knife?
This yeah
And how large is it? And have
yeah
you gotten to say the
that's
whole...
that's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, like in that
That's all
sort
you're
of
fucking
accent.
Called it.
Yeah, yeah.
God
That was
damn it.
I think the second film. Yeah, that was the second film where he goes to America, and the gangbangers are like, yeah, show him the knife, and he pulls out
that's-
that big hunter's
That's the
knife
first
thing.
one. I'm a Crocodile Dundee fucking master.
Kind of an
Yeah,
enthusiast.
man.
You know who Paul
You
Hogan
know
was at first.
it better than I do, man. I'm the most terrible Australian you've got on. Yeah.
Austin apparently wants to have a battle right now. Quick, birth year. No, I'm just
Quick,
kidding.
who's the here? I actually don't really. I just remember it was the first movie.
He's
Crocodile Dundee Jeopardy right now.
I just remember it's because like he leaves the hotel and they ask the like doorman like where'd he go? He said he's gonna go on a walkabout.
Man, like,
Ridiculous.
as an Australian, I watched that film and I was just like, oh god, no way. Maybe we'll see a Crocodile Dundee like 2 o'clock in the morning at the pub or something, but wrestling like crocodiles and whatever the slang he was saying, where the blonde chick what's her name? She was just like, oh, what are you cooking there? And I don't know, he says some slang. He's like, oh, you got to get this or something. I was like, oh god, it's just not at all. And that's just like, is that how Australia's wrapped?
Great.
You know. Yeah.
This is what the
Hey,
world
but
thinks of you.
we got Heath Ledger like the best Joker, man. So I can be happy about
Shit,
that.
I didn't even know he was Australian.
Everybody,
Hey.
really? How do you not know
Yeah.
that?
I don't know anything.
Heath Ledger.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
anything.
See, Americans
Yeah.
are already embarrassing enough, so like there's no movie that can embarrass America as like a nation. It's like, oh yeah,
we
that's
know
just
what
a-
everyone thinks about
That's
us.
just another thing.
Everybody thinks. I think the first thing they think about us is guns, which brings me to my next question, Mugzy. How many guns do you own?
No, we don't have gun laws here. Oh, I mean, sorry, we don't have the whole guns thing here, man. You can't buy guns.
So, what is it like living in a communist country? America, dude. No, I'm just kidding. I had to because I already knew that, and it was just obligatory.
How do you
Suppose
kill
there's-
people?
Well, that's the
though?
whole. Yeah, how do you kill people?
So when you get angry at someone, you can't just shoot them?
You're not. What the
What's
hell?
I don't get
the
it.
big deal? I don't
No,
get it.
you use your fists, man. Use your fists, or
I guess you can kill people
I don't know,
with your
brick
fists.
them. Yeah. I wouldn't even know how much it would be to get a gun. Like, obviously, the Underworld Kingdom or whatever
Much
would have
easier
'em, but
for some people
yeah,
than most, but.
yeah, like I don't even know how we would import them over here. Who knows? But no, we can't literally go into like a Target or a Kmart and purchase one, man. We're
No,
legit.
we have them
Yeah,
at like Walmart.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Mm.
You get a sporting rifle or a shotgun.
About a mile away, it takes me 10 days, and I get myself a gun.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, so is that legit true, man, or is that just what the movies are,
For
portraying
long
as
arms?
America?
For long arms in pretty much every state,
You can get a
yeah,
rifle.
that's true.
We have
Long arms are rifles and shotguns.
we live in California, so the laws are a lot stricter than say like the Midwest or the South.
Yeah, you can't open carry here or concealed carry with handgun. You can legally do it in almost any state with a shotgun or a rifle, but you'll get the cops following you immediately.
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of questions
Trying to
asked.
conceal a shotgun.
Yeah. No, you can't conceal it. No, you have to carry it. It has to be displayed.
And sawed-offs are illegal.
Yeah, there definitely are a lot of laws, but we're crazy about guns over here apparently.
They're fun
Yeah,
to shoot.
yeah.
When you shoot guns, you realize that they're awesome.
I had a friend from England said the same thing. That's what most of my friends think of when they think of America. Is like the stereotype is guns. So it's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
But we're getting off topic here. I just wanted to ask a doofy question.
Oh man, like ask anything you want, man. Like whether it's stereotype or not. I was recently on a different podcast and we're talking about guns and the police and stuff. And he said cops, they pull their gun out first more than their badge now. And we just had this whole laugh about it, or of just I remember when I was with the badge, it looked so much more cooler. It's like with the badge and the necklace and stuff. It's like
I'm
this
Johnny
is
Law.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just put that
that's-
shit on their chest and they don't have to pull anything out but the gun.
Yeah,
they
it's
just
like,
have it
this
on
is
their
the police. I was like, yeah, that's like Bruce Willis and Die Hard. It's like that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
All the cops. Well, we try to make all of our cops Bruce Willis and Die Hard, but they end up eating too much donuts and junk food.
So yeah, they're basically like what was his name? Our Pal, is it? Yeah, the cop, the fat one in it. The one that eats like the Twinkies in the first film, and he gets the
Oh,
dead
yeah,
body
yeah,
on
yeah.
you.
They're basically
Yeah.
Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. Well, you have a song called Superheroes. Who's your favorite superhero? And don't say Captain Planet.
Man, that was a great show. That, but no,
It was.
it's
We were actually just watching it the other day.
Really? Yeah, yeah. That I always said, Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart.
Yeah,
There was,
until our powers combine.
yeah, man. There was one
Captain
more.
Planet.
Heart was the gay one.
Yeah,
Let's
he
be
was.
honest here.
That was the point. He was
That's
just
it,
more
man.
in touch with his senses.
I don't know, like, where did they come with the? Were they just like, I don't know, the elements are cool, but like we just need a fifth. We gotta like get
Heart.
Why not heart? I imagine someone like started with stomach, like they just tried different body parts first. Why not stomach? I don't think stomach really fits. How about lungs?
Stomach, lungs. What? How are these even suggested? You would be fired.
Oh man, like favorite superhero would hands down have to be Batman. But
Yeah.
we've Captain Planet. I remember his arch nemesis, Captain Pollution, and that name is just it's so hilarious, man.
So
Captain
bad.
Pollution.
It's a pretty bad.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of anything.
He pollutes the world.
You could have called him Captain Gas or something, and it would have
Captain
sounded better.
Captain Farts.
Captain Fart.
Yeah.
People would have accepted
Uh,
Captain Fart more than Captain Pollution.
Yeah, I saw on your profile, Bryce, there was a Harry Potter thing. No, one of your friends, Harry Potter or Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was coming. Funny story. When I saw that picture, I was like, I gotta tell the guys this. I was like, 2 nights ago, I was coming home from the Obi Trice Cheers anniversary tour because
Oh,
Obi
cool.
Trice and Swifty from D12 are over here at the moment, and it was 4 in the morning, and I was half asleep, and a girl was getting off on the stop as me, and she was wearing the black robes they wear in Hogwarts and stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
me tired, I had my headphones on, took them off. I was like, "Oh, congratulations." She's like, "For what?" And I said, "You graduated from university." And she was like, "It's Hogwarts. It's Harry Potter." I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, I'm half asleep here." Like, I literally thought she graduated because it was the same robes and
I guess
stuff.
it's technically.
Congratulations.
It's
We got to buy a
univers-
gift?
It's
We
a
have to buy a-
university if you think about it.
Yeah, well.
Prestigious university.
It's
Yeah.
magic, yeah.
It's literally the only one they have. Oh no, actually that's
No,
not true.
there's
There's
the
more.
like Spanish one, and
All right,
Yeah,
nerd.
but
I'm dying.
I wish we would have like San Diego Comic Con and like how big you guys do it over there. We've got like miniature ones, man, but
Yeah.
nothing like you guys. You guys get the icing on the cake. It's like the new
San Diego
trailer
Comic
for-
Con's going on right now.
Yeah, they put out some
Yeah,
cool
it's
shit
like-
today.
You just get the new trailer for this and this new character, and over here we're just
Yeah.
like, we get I don't know. the
We were all
characters-
very excited.
Yeah, don't you guys have like fucking banned movies? Like they have like limits on like what movies you guys can watch and all this shit.
What?
Yeah, no, yeah, that is true, man.
Zing.
It's yeah, like the one that comes to mind, that didn't come to our shores, and I was pissed about was the John Travolta film Gotti, the new one that I heard it was
Oh,
shit,
really?
but
Oh
like,
yeah.
But whatever,
It
right?
was it was
that-
okay.
yeah, that did not come to our shores, and I was
Still
really hyped.
bullshit. You can't watch it.
Yeah, like it doesn't it either doesn't come to the cinemas, but it might come to DVD like later. Who knows? But I remember Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 when that was released in 2009 or something. That did not come to our shores, so I had to eBay that pretty much.
I think that was the
Disappointing.
movie that I had heard about, like when it first found out that they stopped some movies from like going to theaters there.
Did you?
Why? I don't understand.
Oh,
It's
Man,
gore
yeah,
and
wait.
shit.
if they don't, I can hear myself on the mic. Yeah, if they don't bring the new Halloween film over here, man, because Michael Myers is like the best horror,
He's
guy that
fantastic,
I love. Me, if they don't bring it over here and they do what they did with Rob Zombie's one, I'm gonna be so pissed, man. I'll be causing riots. He would be like,
He's coming out.
Australian rapper, causes riots over Halloween flick.
Over
Absolutely.
movie
Yeah,
ban.
I'm super pumped for that,
Dude,
man.
that
This
could
is
be your
gonna have
niche,
a-
dude.
This is gonna have what's her name in it, the sister, isn't it? She's like fucking all ready for him now. Ready
Yeah,
to kill
Jamie.
his ass.
Yeah.
I haven't even. I'll tell you right now. I have had no interest in watching any of the teaser stuff from that because I don't want it to be spoiled. It took me a long time to watch House of a Thousand Corpses and all the other movies that he has, and I was really pleasantly surprised with all of them. So like to see that he's doing another movie.
I don't think this one's the Rob Zombie one.
No, I thought Rob Zombie
I
was
think-
doing another movie just recently.
I think he's-
31 was it, or did that already come out?
That one already came out. Oh well,
Uh,
maybe we have.
See, I haven't even seen it yet.
That one was like,
Yeah.
it's
No, this is John Carpenter's doing it again for
That's
this
what-
new
yeah.
Halloween film because he wasn't impressed with Rob Zombie. I wasn't mad with Rob Zombie's first one. Like I get grilled for it, man. Everyone's like, "Oh shit," but I didn't mind it. The
Really?
second one was atrocious, man. I didn't know what was going on with that film.
I like
Yeah.
I like the first one, like the premise of why he would fucking get like be pushed to escape again when they're the whole like them trying to force him to rape that girl and all that fucked up shit. And then, so he's just like he gets fucking like triggered again, and now he's like kill everyone.
Now I must kill them
Yeah.
all.
It's
Terrible.
weird because that actor was like Sabretooth in the first X-Men. I was like, hey, it's Sabretooth, and
Oh,
now
it was
you're a
that
murdering
guy?
psychopath, Michael Myers. Yeah.
That dude was big as fucking.
Liev Schreiber.
Sabretooth.
No,
Is
I'm
that?
just kidding.
Oh, I was like,
He was Sabretooth at one point, though.
yeah,
Just not the same guy. Just not the same guy.
not the good Sabretooth.
Not the good one, the one that I wanted. The one that I liked. So another music-related question I gotta ask is: are there any other rappers that you want to start a beef with? Maybe from over here, even.
Call someone out.
You want to call somebody out? Anybody like that, or
Yeah.
maybe just some friends, even.
I think a shooting would really boost your career.
Like East or West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like across the
Man. You
You
Pacific.
can't be an
man.
American rapper unless you've been shot at least 5 times.
And,
Yeah.
and these guys need to
I'm
be shot
trying-
at by somebody. So
I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous artist that's out now.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is pretty ridiculous. but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
trolls a
Okay,
lot.
yeah. We'll go with him, man. Yeah. It's
I think you've
more-
spoken for everybody.
He listens to this, so
Oh yeah,
What
all
sort
the
of
time.
moron like puts a big 6ix9ine and know that in the next few years they were going to be working at McDonald's or something and be like, got a big 6ix9ine on
dude,
my
you're
head,
like a
man. It's
YouTube
like,
rapper.
But
What
I
are you
still
doing?
have my teeth.
I got
Yeah,
my-
I
just-
got my grill.
his multicolored.
That fucking
grill.
trap music
That
is
looks
terrible.
like shit. Why would you get a fucking like multicolored grill? It just looks like you have candy for teeth now.
It's an image, man.
Yeah, yeah. That, I always say, man, if hip hop was what it is now, when I was growing up, I don't think I would have fell in love with it, man. It's just it's something about it's too corny. I don't know. It's like wearing dresses for exposure, and I don't
It's
know,
gone
the
very
colorful teeth.
mainstream.
And, yeah, man. There's just
The
I
problem
don't
is
know.
that they can't write lyrics anymore, so they have to have some sort of stupid gimmick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, yeah, some of them are okay, but
What artist kind of most inspired you to like start making music of your own? Then
it probably sounds really cliche, man, but obviously Eminem.
Oh.
You know, yeah.
that's why I
he's
would do
good.
it.
He's really good.
That's why I would do it.
That's what got me into hip hop.
Yeah,
Sixth
like
grade.
obviously we had White Ice before him, like MC Search from Third Base, Vanilla Ice, R.A. the Rugged Man, all that. But it was crazy enough because at the Obi Trust tour, I got to meet Obi and Swifty from D12, and it was surprisingly enough I kept my cool, even though you are best friends with like Eminem. I was like, oh yeah, it's like cool, slap hands with you and be like, hey man,
Yeah.
what's up?
Holy shit, you know Slim Shady?
No, Obi was kind of looking at me down like, yeah, he's sure he didn't rock up. I'm like, nah, my nose isn't long enough like M's. Yeah, no, Eminem, man. Obviously the Marshall Mathers LP.
You know what you gotta
One.
do is
That
you
was
gotta
the one.
do that like cipher that he did about an anti-Trump cipher in front of a group of dudes. 'Cause that's how you get. That's how you make it now.
Yeah,
He's just going off the rails.
yeah. He's more like obviously he can't do his kill his wife and his daughter and stuff. He's more mature now, but I don't
Yeah.
know the whole stuff where I see him like collaborating with like Ed Sheeran and all that. I'm just like I can't.
Pink.
It's not for me, man. And he's rapping about some girl leaving him or something. I was like, come on, man. Where was the,
You used to be
bothering-
angry.
Where are your
man,
balls?
where was dosing up a bunch of pills and then bothering?
You made so many
You know?
white people feel strong.
That's what money does. That's what money will do to you, though.
Tons
Like-
of white people everywhere now are just like, I could rap. Finally.
And they
Yeah.
cannot. They can definitely not.
You got so many white people's ass beat because they thought they could say the N-word now.
Like
Man.
that one chick. Whose show was it that happened at? That happened at a show recently, like a major show. The
It was.
guy gave it to like some teenage
Oh,
girl. We'll call her 18. I don't care, whatever. And she rapped into the mic.
He does the humble song.
Whatever. I don't even care who it was, but like it was on Reddit one day, and I'm just like, oh, you wrong for that?
Kendrick-
Part of the song
Kendrick
is
Lamar.
part of the
said-
song has the
Lamar,
N word,
okay.
and the white girl sung that part of the
Well,
song,
like half
and then
the-
they kicked her off the
Like
stage.
half the verse is the N word, and so like he had her singing the verse, and he brought a white girl up, and she said the N word was part of the verse, and they yelled at her and like booed her and shit.
Poor girl. Like I mean, it's probably not smart,
fucking
but
set
at
her
the
up
same
to fail.
time,
He
like,
brought her up for that song. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, you could have chose so many other songs.
figure this out.
Sing the song you can't say half the words to.
Here you go.
Man,
Here's
but
a
take it
crowd.
take it to like a DMX concert, man. Next minute the ambulance would be there if she said the N word.
Oh
like,
my God, yeah.
You know,
Well, because
Yeah.
X gonna give it to her.
Yeah,
That's
well.
why.
that's it. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's just. I saw an interview with him where he met Rakim, and he's because he's so hyped up on like all different drugs and stuff. He's all like hyper and he's scratching and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's just looks like an addict, man. Poor guy, but it's
Yeah.
funny where he can't hold his composure when he's meeting Ryan. I'm just like, this is too funny to watch. I can't believe I'm laughing at this guy.
It's almost
you know?
embarrassing.
Crack is whack.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Sorry,
Well-
man. Did you say something? Yeah, you cut out for a sec.
No, sorry, man.
No,
So,
you're right.
what's a couple more questions for you? But what's your next big goal that you're trying to strive towards?
Oh man, personally, honestly, man, I'm just going. The end goal is to try and as much as I can to at least be recognized and make a living off of, man. That's any musician's dream, man. But
Of course, man. I had the same one.
yeah, it's just keep persistent with it and stuff, man. I like the whole 5-year goal, 10-year goal that doesn't really occur to me. It's just more like just living now, whatever comes up, and then use any opportunity as like a great opportunity sort of thing, and get as much exposure and content, help the next person in need, man. So the next project I'm working on is a third album, man, but just the end goal is to make the living purpose. So no one wants to work a 9 to 5 and do music on the side, man, but that's just the reality of life, man.
I totally feel you on that. That's actually kind of why I stepped back myself, and it's good to know that you want to keep doing it because it's hard. It is really hard.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks. Like a lot of the outsiders that don't do music don't know the mental behind it. Like when you invest so much in your craft and you're working like to the bone and like sleeping on train stations just to go to that interview the next morning and stuff and being told no, like the mental strain of just trying to make a living is like, oh man, like I've had my ups and downs, smiles and frowns, man, but when you got to do that desk job, man, and then you got to do music on the side. Meanwhile, you got these SoundCloud shit going on. It's just like it's kind of
Hey, it helps.
It's
It's another avenue, I guess, right?
yeah. It's
Well,
I don't
we're
know,
on
it's sort of-
shit. We're SoundCloud rappers
criminal-
now. Guess what, everybody?
Yeah,
What?
like that guy. Yes, maybe I should bribe you with weed or something, man.
That's
it's like-
probably a good idea. It's probably a really good
That
idea.
would be good.
Hey, man.
It works. So we have a couple questions from our Twitch chat. First one is in what ways does the Australian rap and like hip hop scene differ from like the American scene that you could think of?
God. Personally, man, when you've got different sort of areas where it'll be like you got East Coast, you got West Coast, and you can sort of differ between the artists. You got the Dirty South and all that. There's nothing like that here in Australia, man. It's like there's different messages in the lyrics, but the tone of the voice, the progression, and like the wordplay is like they're literally all the same, man. It's just like a different beat and maybe just a different message in the song, but the same tone of like how they're going about it. There's not really ones that stand out. Like you could put Jay-Z and Eminem together and they sound completely different. They're completely different characteristics, individuals. But you put two Australian rappers together, it's like different sort of beats and stuff, but imagery and the concept of what they're proclaiming about is just the same thing. It's just if that makes sense, man. Yeah, there's not really any differ in the Australian scene.
There's a lot of similar themes amongst the songs and the music.
Yeah, basically, man. It's very there's a lot of people that do it as really a hobby more than want to get out there and network and stuff. So the industry is not that really big over here for it, which is sad in a way, but it's just true. But
Mm.
the battle scene, I think if they really put fund their money and promote the battle scene like we have over here, it might give us a spark because we go pretty gnarly with that scene over here, man. There was one recently I watched, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he was going up against this guy, and the opponent, I think his mother or his brother was in hospital for cancer or something,
Ugh.
and that's how gnarly we go, man. The other opponent just pinky toe stepped over the line and then said something about or like rape your mother or something, like
Oh.
put her flat lining on the bed when she's got something like that, and the whole crowd just brawled, just like
Jesus.
just in a chaos. And yeah, I
Brutal.
think like that's just that for me with battling. I grew up with like 106 and Park, man, where it's kind of like yeah battling, but this is just a whole different level, like striking at the chords, man.
It kind
Yeah,
of sounds
so
like battling is in the comedy world. There's a thing called roast battle where you would have two comedians go up and they roast each other. You just sit there and shit talk each other, and you try to like fucking do the better shit talk that gets the bigger laugh. And it sounds like there's a lot of similarities in that you're really targeting your opponent and
yeah, it's I haven't seen that before, man, but I know sort of the structure. Are you sort of like Nick Cannon's Wild and Out? Is it kind of like that where it's like you do the jokes but you battle as well, sort of thing?
Kinda, yeah.
Hmm. Nick, yeah, no, that was a good question, man. Hopefully, it explain the Australian hip hop culture in a sense over here.
oh yeah.
Well, so I mean, are you coming over anytime soon? You want to hang out?
I'd love to, man. Yeah. I've been to Cali before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was only like a simple family holiday. It wasn't for my music or anything, man.
Where'd you guys go?
But yeah, no, it was great, man. I fanboyed super hard when we drove past Fox Plaza. There was the Nakatomi Tower in Die Hard One.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like when we
yeah.
drove past, I was like,
Yeah.
so lucky. Shame I didn't go inside it because I would have fanboyed super hard. Yeah, man.
I think they keep
So-
that floor that they shot it on. They keep it that way.
It's actually
really?
my company. It's in Fremont, if I'm not mistaken, right?
A knock.
We're
I
talking,
don't know,
oh, no,
yeah.
we're talking about the same.
Nakatomi, the tower they shot.
Where he's
Die
going.
Hard.
Die
No,
Hard
I'm
at.
sorry. I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of Terminator. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
So speaking
Sorry.
thinking of like America,
Should be.
have you like ever like collabed with any American rappers?
Nah, I haven't, man. No, not at the moment.
Uh,
I probably will for when I work on this third one because I get hit up just daily with like collab, and I'm like, all right, I gotta find time to really get in the studio. So yeah.
Well, man, I think we're about at time for us right now. We got a 30-minute cap right here for the next one. But I want
Awesome,
to ask you if you got any information you want to drop, some new releases coming out. Basically, just any kind of information you'd like to give to
Your
people
plugs.
who are listening right now, and all your plugs.
Yeah, for sure. Well, first off, I want to give a thank you, man, to like you guys for having me on the show and stuff. And it was so much fun, a whole ton of laughs, and hopefully I wasn't too Australian for you guys.
No.
No, I wish you all the best, man, with future guests that come on and stuff. And you got another, supporter fan here in Australia, man. So my number one platform I use is Mugzy on Facebook. Just type in Mugzy. It's got my Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything attached into the one, and keeps you up to updates with stuff like this. So check me out there. If you're an upcoming artist and stuff, hit me up at the inbox, and I'll try and get back to you. So yeah, Mugzy on Facebook.
Alrighty.
Cool,
Well,
man.
Muggsy, we want to thank you for being on this afternoon. We're gonna get ready for the next round of our own little setup here. That is not our musical segment, which was our first actually, everybody, and it's called "You Sing and You Sing Good." And our very first guest is Mugzy Rain Brady. We want to thank
So
you
easy.
again for being on here. It was really great talking to you, man. We'd like to have you on sometime again just to shoot the shit. So if you'd ever like to do it, you can always hit us up. But for everybody else,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
100%, man. Thanks, man. And yeah, talk soon. Definitely keep in touch and hopefully talk when Joaquin Phoenix is the next Joker. That's what we can talk about, man.
That will be
Yeah.
fun. I already like what you're telling me here. I think we all do. Well, thank
Later,
you again,
man.
man. You have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.
'Cause I come from a land down under, where bitters flow and